This is Dinco D on the B-Shine, leaders of the new school, LONS. My brother, Jazz, he was a DJ, you know. Hip-hop was, it was coming up, you know, in New York City, so it was impossible to avoid it. So, you know, I tried breakdancing, I tried graffiti, you know what I'm saying? You tried everything until you found out which part of hip-hop you fit, you know what I'm saying? Tried DJing, but MCing, you know what I'm saying? When I started seeing cats like Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, Run DMC, KRS-One, you know what I'm saying? Rakim, these dudes was like, you know, those are my idols, you know, and to be influenced by them and come up around their music and following every song, you know what I'm saying? Following every song that they was doing and just seeing how credible they was over beats. I had to be a part of it. I remember the first show I ever went to was at Union Square, and Mike Tyson was in there that night. I think it was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And that was my first hip hop show ever, and it was incredible, man. When Parents Just Don't Understand was out, and MC Shan had Mitch Match Pumas, Red Alert was DJing live at Union Square. You know, you used to hear about that on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, that was the place to be for hip hop, you know? I wasn't really the freestyle dude. Like C. Brown was more the freestyle. Him and Buster used to battle, you know what I'm saying? They liked to show out. But I was more of a writing into being creative and plotting out my plan. So I was in the basement doing my own thing, solo project, when Brown came over and he heard me, and he's like, yo, you sound dope, man. Why don't you get down with me and Bus? And that's how I started. Oh, my pops was not with it. He's like, listen, the music game is not concrete, it's nothing definite. You know what I'm saying? It's either hit or miss. So, you know, he supported whatever I'm doing, but he wanted me to be more concrete, something solid. And I mean, I understood that. So I took a chance, took a gamble, man, and I was like, listen, it's my dream, I'm gonna go for it. We all combined, you know, that was a combined effort. Like, we had all our ideas plotted out and planned. We had the samples and the loops that we knew, but we all wasn't really trained in making beats, you know what I'm saying? So we would give the music to like Eric Sadler or somebody else, different producers like Backspin, you know, and have them put the ideas together. But as we grew on the album, we started producing our own stuff, you know? The second album, we did like 10 songs, and Dante sent us back into the studio, Dante Ross. That was our A&R. He's like, this ain't the album. So there's like there's like a whole album, like 10 songs, man, that never came out. We had this show in Saint Croix, and it was us and Das Effects. So we in the van pulling up for sound check, and we going, it was a race, it was a horse track. That's where the show was, it was outside. It's like the one place everybody on the island was going to this place, you know what I'm saying? It was one show, and they pay a lot of money for that show, for them tickets out there. So we pulling up in the van, and like girls are screaming on the van, oh, what's up? And these two dudes are screw-facing us and looking at me through the window like I'm sleeping in the back of the van. So I see the dude walk up to the gas tank and stick a cup in there and pull out a lighter and start playing with the lighter by there. I'm like, yo, and nobody sees this but me. So I'm like, yo, Troop, man, this motherfucker's trying to blow us up. Like, he was trying to be funny, but he was too close with the lighter to the paper, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, they get the dude away. So we go back, we chilling there. As soon as we pull back up for the show that night, I see the same two dudes. So these two dudes has come up to us, man, and like he flashed like a knife or something. We couldn't tell what it was like a gun. So I'm like, yo, man, we gotta get out of here, man. These dudes, we in Saint Croix in the island, and dudes trying to blow us up, pulling out knives on us for no reason. It was these two cats. So we was like, yo, man, you gotta get them two dudes out of the stadium, or we ain't performing. So nobody wanted to drive us or leave us. They was like, nah, y'all gotta do the show. I'm like, yo, get them two dudes. They didn't want to get them out of there. So eventually, we got this lady, nice lady, to drive us. And we start driving toward the exit to go back to the hotel, and you see the whole party come toward the gate and block the gate. Little kids, women, and they wouldn't let us leave. So then they start throwing rocks at the van. So now they rocking us, people blocking the gate, they not letting us leave. So the lady, some dude comes out, pull the lady out, a rock comes through the window, hit Milo in the head, And we all in the van, like, yo, they about to kill us. Yo, they tried to stone us in Saint Croix, man. That was the craziest thing. And they made us turn around and come back and do the show. And they was like, perform all of your songs. And we did. We started freestyling, we gave them everything. I'm proud of coming out and being leaders of the new school, set a standard, a mark, you know what I'm saying? Being original, sticking to ourselves, you know. And we definitely left an imprint on this game, you know what I'm saying? And people to this day still follow and love the music that we made. And that nothing beats that, man. When you put out art and people appreciate it worldwide, man. I want them to remember that Dinco is a quality artist, you know what I'm saying? True skills.